Oh my God. Look at this. It's unbelievable. There's no restaurant in the Philippines that's going to serve this.
Here's the sausage.
No restaurant in anywhere.
Hey,
No,
Rodney, don't show your sausage.
you can't even go anywhere in the U.S. and get something this good. Scallop wrapped in bacon. 2 different kind of sausages. Man. I'm telling you, this is the best food on earth. Take a good look at it. All right, my rock is here. Yeah, not on the trash can, no. That's good. I think that's good. Slow. How much? How many cubits? How many? Thank you. That's 3 cubics. Three cubics. Thank you. Perfect. Except where when he finished dumping, when he shifted gears, he backed up and took the top off my beginning of my driveway right there. See the hat? It's all right. I'll fix it. It's easy to fix. It's just skim coat. Except for that. Wow, these are some big rocks. Wow. Very big. Some of those are too big. I don't know how in the heck I'm gonna get them. Alright. Wow. Very many. Got to get these out of the road, man. Alright. I got to get it while it's smooth out there. Look how beautiful that is. So you might wonder why I'm almost 65 years old. Why in the world would I be carrying these 3 cubics of rock to my house? Because, you know, my workers aren't here yet till Sunday. And I'm on a budget, Social Security budget. So I want to kind of reduce the amount of money it's going to take to move these stones out of the beach. You know, it's hard living on this. I can't get any deliveries on the beach, so got to transfer all those rocks from here down to the beach. So plus, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm carrying stone. I'm 65. I don't have much. You know, I'm getting old. You know, it's not that much time left. I'm gonna live forever. That's what the answer is. I'm gonna live forever because I carry stones and I don't sit around. That's why. Boy, carrying rocks in the Philippine sun, it's a workout. And I already drank, you know, what you gotta do, you gotta drink a lot. And I drank, this is my 5th one. This is my 5th, I think this is a 24 ouncer, if not more. It's a Yeti, so it keeps it cold. But that's another thing, I remember watching your videos, Tex Filipino. I remember you talking about Boston Bay. And that stuck in my mind, and when I was shopping for that hot and cold dispenser, for the big bottles, I said, that's the one we're gonna get because I heard about that company. And I'm pretty sure I learned that from you. And I got it, man. It's been working for over 2 years. What? Yeah, a little more than 2 years already, and it works fine. Just ice cold water. It's good to get a good product. I'm down here directly on the beach, so I expect the salt mist to even get to that one day. But it's okay. It lasts 2 years. That's already good enough. It wasn't all that much. So I just buy another one. I ain't gonna trust some other product. I already got 2 years worth of use out of that. Man, I tell you, walking, just quite a slope on my driveway. So you even got to work going back up to get another rock. I'm throwing them over the edge of the wall here. So, but I tell you what, that bucket was just too worrisome because my tiles, my steps and everything, steel steps, concrete steps and tile steps in a row there, all underneath where I'm carrying the rocks. And then one fell out on my tile and chipped it. So I don't like somebody destroying my property, especially me, man. Shoot, this is my 401k in solid concrete. That's another thing I learned from Texas, Filipino. It's not that much more, and now that I saw it, I believed him. That if it was any more, it wasn't that. It was negligible. The cost of solid concrete against cinder block, or a hollow block they call here. And I'm so glad I just made solid concrete. And once we got the forms, we got the original set of forms that they needed, to set concrete for one day in the walls. They didn't need anymore because they didn't really have time in one day. So they would set the forms, and then we replaced about half of them. That's it. They took care of them, covered them with oil, and covered them with, I think they just used motor oil. And then sometimes I would spray it with something like a WD-40. Keep them from sticking. And if they stick, they pull a little piece of the board off, just micro things, and then it just builds up over time. You got many, many forms. I had a big fence, solid concrete too, all the way around. And like I've said before, the only thing that's hollow block, which he did one bathroom or something like that, hollow block, I remember that. And so I thought, well, I'll just do my outside one, my outside bathroom. I made that hollow block, and the steps going to the beach, because I thought actually they would be destroyed by now. All the storms around here. I figured, a log or something would just ram it, destroy it, so I could just use some hollow blocks to make it back. But so far so good. Anyway, I'll let you guys go for right now. I'm just sitting here resting. I got me a fan over there, resting a little bit, try to cool off from the sun. And I got to get as much as I can done before 1 o'clock, because of course it's expected, the afternoon showers. And I don't want to carry no big heavy rocks down that driveway. I was doing it yesterday, and it's just started sprinkling, and my foot slipped one time. I said, that's it. I got a reconstructed knee. I don't need, and plus, I was thinking, well, I'll fall down and the boulder hit me in the face. Beat my luck, man. Beat my luck. All right, peace. I hope you feel better there, Texas Filipino. Because, nobody want to be sick. So, especially from some mosquito, some insect. All right, peace. Ruh-roh.
Okay, I got my plan, my backpack plan, my low budget plan. My low budget plan is, I already talked to Gary. He can come next week and he will prepare the wall down there. We will make it longer and 1 meter thick, the stone wall. So to save money, I'm doing this. You know, I'm gonna get the little dump trucks are 3 cubics. So it's a square meter of rock. So they're 3, I believe they're 3 cubics. And so I will get, they're either 3 or 4, but I'm gonna get 4 trucks of 3 cubits, so 12 cubits of rock. You know, riprap rocks about the size of your head. And 25 bags of cement. He's not gonna be here tomorrow is Sunday, so he's not gonna be here till the Sunday after that, a week later. So 8 days from now, he will be here. So I can't order the cement, but I'll have it ready to be dropped off Sunday morning early. I will order it and pay for it ahead of time. So that way, make sure it don't get wet. And so to save money though, to get those 4 truckloads of rock, gonna have to get one at a time because I don't have room up there. But for 250 pesos, I got 2 of these pulleys. And for 250 more pesos, I got 60 meters of this nylon rope. And so I'm going to use that bucket I already had right there. So for less than $10, I got the material for this, which would be 1 day of labor. But 1 day of labor couldn't do what I'm getting ready to do. 4 trucks, you know, it's going to take 2 or 3 days for one guy to, you know, you could maybe get 2 stones in there. And what I'll do, I'll be working by myself. I'll just get 1 truck load dropped off up there. Then I'll keep calling him when I'm getting ready to need another truck. When I get low on stones, I'll call him and get another truckload pulled up there. And I'll just set up there with this bucket. I'm gonna tie a string to the bottom of that bucket too. I'm gonna put that wheelbarrow down here in the line with these pulleys. You know, the stones will get dropped up there. I'll put a couple of them in this bucket, roll it down here, and I'll have another string up there for the bottom of this bucket, and I'll try to pull it and dump it in that dump truck, in that wheelbarrow. And then I will when the wheelbarrow gets full, I probably won't hit it every time. But if I mark my rope up there, I might can do it. If I do it smartly, I can almost get all of them in that wheelbarrow. And then when I get the wheelbarrow full, I'm going to try to roll it down this concrete pathway. You know, my ditch here, that's the drainage off the roof and the gray water. So to make it easy to roll, I want to roll it down there as far as I can. Now roll it down here, the load full of riprap rocks, you know, size of a bowling ball, or you know, my head about the same size, bowling ball with my head. You can't fit a baseball sized brain, a softball sized brain in a baseball sized skull. I don't know if you knew that. You cannot do that. I'm just joking around. Down here, I'm gonna have to clear a little path right here to get it closer. Then I'm gonna ramp off down there because this tree is in my way. I'd rather go off right here. Maybe I'll just move that stuff out of the way. Go right through here and dump it at the gate up there. So it'll be easier. It will save me money. They don't have to do this labor. It's something I can do. And my builder that built this house right here, he will be the one to build the fence. He says 1 meter wide is standard. The way you make a riprap jetty wall, it's got to be at least 1 meter wide. Mine is only like 1 foot wide. That's why when something hits it, like a tree, it fails. So That's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm gonna get busy. Try to get it hooked up there. Aye. Try to get this hooked up, man. How about that? So we haven't got it connected at the top up there yet, so. Plus I dropped my utility knife in the bushes up there right below the, like right in that area right there. I dropped my utility knife in there. And I'm gonna get my Mr. and Mrs. Olasky picker from my garage up there that I usually pick up plastic with. I'm gonna get my Mr. Olasky picker and I'm gonna fish for my utility knife up there. Hey, thank you, Mr. Olasky. Yeah. So here's my Mr. and Mrs. Olasky picker. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Saved it back. Well, that's strike one. You guys know by now I don't give up like that easy. So check back.
Go check the ATM and check on my wife.
So I did my test run. Had to do some adjustments, drill a couple holes. The first test run didn't work, but it works now. It's a little bit, the bucket just barely scrapes the wheelbarrow. So I don't know. I'm gonna put a control line on the bucket to get it to go slower and also to tip it over with. So I can order the rip-rap rocks. I'm gonna put them, they're gonna dump them where I'm standing. Up here on the side of the driveway. Might be sticking in the road a little bit. I'll do what everybody else does, stick a warning thing on the edge right there. They could put it right here on the inside a little bit. I can still get it in and out with my car. And I'll bring the bucket up, I'll hook it somewhere. I'll fasten a hook. Then, you know, I have the tag line to slow it down. I'll pull that back up with it. Grab a thing here, put it over there in the bucket, let it down, try to tip it in that wheelbarrow down there, and that'll be that. once I get close to the end of this load, I'll order another truckload. These will be rip-rap rocks for the erosion down there to shield me from the sea. Now that I got this contraption, you know, I can use, you know, once he's cement, I'm gonna get 25 bags of cement. He's gonna use those on the walls, but I'll just leave it up. And whenever I can afford it, I'll just get another truckload, get it dumped here and move down to that wheelbarrow, go down the side and over to the gate and dump them out right there. Or I might make a slide down those beach steps. So with the gate open, yeah, I could just tip the wheelbarrow on the slide. One of those steel sheets maybe. Yeah. Instead of dumping it up there and then throwing it off, I'll just tie one of those sheets up there and dump it right on there and slide it right down to the sand. What do you think about that? You think about them apples. So, like I said, the pulleys were 250 pesos, 60 meters of nylon rope was 250 pesos. 240 as a matter of fact. 4 pesos a meter. They gave me a discount because I was buying so much of it. Just buy 1 meter, it's only 5 pesos. So anyway, it's worth it. This place is gorgeous. You know, work a little bit. It's good for you. I ain't ready for no rocket chair anyway, so that's that. Wow, wow. It's gonna be the first rock that's a success. But I got some bigger rocks, man, than this rock. I thought when that one was too big, in which case, you know, it won't make it over the hump there because the line is stretched out. I can't really get it to go higher without a lot of work. So it was my assistant in that case. So I barely was lifting anything. It's just the hard part is just walking down the steps. The weight, you know, the line carried most of the weight. I just barely was carrying a couple pounds. So that was that bigger rock right there. There's a lot more bigger ones out. There was nothing supposed to be, everything was supposed to be the size of my head. Like that one, or around, that one's about the size of that. I got a big head though, you know, a normal head like that one over there. So, and then when I released it so it would just dump itself out, it didn't. So it didn't need me to do that except for getting over that hump. So if my line was tighter, it would handle rocks up to that size right there. So I'm just gonna take it easy. You know, you see I only got a few down here. But, you know, I'm retired. I'm saving money by transporting it like this. Otherwise, it's gonna take them a long time. This is the first truck. There's 3 more. Hey, I'm pretty sure that Rocky didn't have these steps. I'm Rodney Balboa. Hey, my umbrella flipped over up there. Whew. I'm running into snags. You see the line now. I done pushed it up as high as I can with this pole. I don't know if the nylon is stretching. Whew. I pushed it all the way up that tree to get that line, try to get that line farther, but farther up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I just put too much rock in there. All right, Rodney Balboa. Let me get up here and get my umbrella before it floats away. See, I got this bucket right here, but it's a clear sailing except for this, where this wall is. It catches right there and on that first step. Then it's clear again. So I tried to push it up there, but it's not working. I don't know if that pole is going deeper on that. I don't know. It seemed like it was higher before, but you see it sitting down here, but because I put 2 rocks in it, but I thought they were small enough, but evidently not. But you see how light they are. Watch this one finger. It's nothing, but shoot, I don't want to come down here. That was the whole point. Don't go up and down the freaking stairs. See, it's doing that itself. I have to push it a little bit. Oh, it's looking good out there, man. Oh, we got some weird looking stuff out there. What's going on over there? There's some, what is that, man? Wild. I think I'll go carry some more rocks. It's a lot easier when you're not in the hot Philippine sun. So I probably doubled my output from the daytime because 3 or 4 rocks I gotta go in the shade. Cannot make place for shade here. Although tomorrow I might try, because I want to work all day tomorrow if my body hold up. Let the rocks fly. Anyway, up with the bucket. Yep, the boys are coming Sunday to work on the beach fence and little mini jetties, extend them, thicken them, and put some rock base down on the fence more. So get prepared for November, December.
Looking good in Nirvanaville. Look at that. It's nice and bright out there. Whoa. It's a rain arc because it don't bow all the way. It's nothing. It's blue sky over there. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Wide at the base.
So, you know, the tag line, running the rocks down that bucket and tipping it over with the tag line, I was able to balance, you know, with it tied to that pulley line, and then also on the bottom of it, a tag line so I could dump it. I was able to balance it. But a couple times it happened that on the way down, it was sliding good, and my tag line kept getting snagged. It snagged twice and dumped a big rock right on my tile steps. Cracked one tile. And I'm just not willing to, it was working, but I'm not willing to take a chance of messing up my steps. So it's too expensive to fix that all the time. So I'm just gonna carry them and throw them over the edge right here, like this. It's Expat Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna deserve this cold when this is over. Man, I don't think this will even be harder because that bucket, you know, when it was too big of a rock, I had to go halfway down Stairway to Heaven over there. And it's steeper than this driveway. So when I'm walking up it, I will be barehanded, not carrying anything. And then coming down, the weight of the rock, you know, going downhill will be a little easier. So I don't have to pull it. I had to pull with the tag line, the bucket back uphill. Now I don't have to do that. So this is what I'm going to do. That rock I just threw right there would not have been able to go in the bucket without me climbing down the steps. Even a little bit smaller than that was too much weight to send down there. So that's the ticket. I'll show you what's happening. It's the same as the other way. It's ending up on the ground, and I can get it with my wheelbarrow and take it out to the fence, the beach fence. So I can repair that mini jetties out there, make them longer, fatter, and also put a load of rocks in the base of my fence. So I'll pick up a light one just so you can see the theory. I can carry much more than this. I'm 65 and I'm proud of myself. You know, I've been going up and down those steps like Rodney Balboa. Not Rocky, because my name's not Rocky. So here, I'll drop it from here. I'll show you. I just started this, you see down there. So, bam! So that's the ticket. It's actually easier because, you know, I rest walking back up, especially if the sun is going to be down. I'm going to get a lot done. So right now I'm gonna go take a shower, go to Expat Tuesday, and talk to my friends. Me and my friends meet every day, every Tuesday, and talk English. Because I don't talk Philippine language. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yep, it's another celebration week for the Vikings. Check out this hat with the skull. Like that? Yeah, the Vikings are on top of things this week. That's two teams that came in to our stadium favored, and they went out with knowing that they need a lot of work because they're not even competitive with us. Skull, Vikings, skull. So, this is a ring beach. It's a pretty beautiful beach. That's my car. That's my friend's house up there. On the other side of the road. Look at this. Wow. Excuse my language. Yeah, they got a seawall going there too. That's the same as Boogasong down there. They got that curved face with the wall up there. They're supposed to go all the way down the, I guess they're starting in the areas that are the worst for flooding. But they're gonna come to my house. I don't know what that pipe is for right there. Maybe when it comes down off the mountain, they're gonna have a way for it to get out to the sea. So that's pretty smart. It's a nice cloud right there. Look at this. What the heck? It's crooked. I don't know who made this. Let's see how it works. Huh. Wow. See, that pipe is for something like this here. Next to my friend's house. They don't gonna have no proper flooding because they got this coming down off the mountain. Yeah. That's right under the road. There's a tree growing out of it though. That's not good. You know, you should maintain that because it's gonna undermine it. Yeah, why don't they? Never mind. There's probably some trees growing on the other side too. Like gonna be. It's good to have these drain pipes though for my friend because if it gets crazy raining off the mountain, he's got some good drainage here. That's always a good thing around here because that tropical rain is no joke. When the raindrop is the size of a US quarter to a half a dollar, that's how big the raindrops are when it gets really rolling around here. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even exaggerating or anything. The raindrops are way bigger than Virginia in the USA. Yeah, not a bad beach. Not bad at all. somewhere to relax. I guess this is. Let me see if it'll carry an American. Oh, God, it's crooked. Yeah, it would take me. It's creaking. This tree right here is just like that one that broke off in my yard. The big one that went down, the top broke out in the storm. It's called a talisi tree. There's nuts on it, but this one don't have any. These are all talisi trees right through here. It says for rent. I'm not gonna rent this. This is crazy. The sea already came up here and made this thing crooked. So, can't do something like this on the beach for rent. Just don't know. So, you know, y'all see me excited for the Vikings are 3-0 all the time. You know, they beat the New York Giants, beat the San Francisco 49ers, and now they beat the Houston Texans. So they were favored, the Vikings were favored. I don't think the Vikings were ever favored in any three of those games. But the 49ers and Texans are picked to be in the playoff hunt. And we really manhandled them both. Along with the Giants. The Giants are mediocre. We made them look bad, but they were mediocre. We made the 49ers look bad, and we made the Houston Texans look bad too, but they're really not. I just hope that it can hang on, man. Because I've seen us, you know, like with Brett Favre, I've seen us do this before. Look amazing, and then you know, we'll get ready to win the Super Bowl. They come up with bounty hunt. You know, the other team pays their players to hurt Brett Favre. So what are they going to do? 49ers are going to, or Kansas City's going to pay their players to hurt Sam Darnold when we get there. Yeah, it's not good, man. Money is a root of all evil. You know, I understand it, why the Vikings don't have a Super Bowl. You know, nobody wants to go up there. I know we play in a dome, but if they play for the Vikings, they got to live around there. So in the off season, they can't even go outside, man. If they do, you know, cold weather like Alaska and Minnesota, Thousand Lakes, you know, they got a lot of bugs. In the summertime when it's warm, you know, I love the Vikings, but you know, I wouldn't want to live there. It's cold as a witch's butt in the winter, and then there's too many bugs in the summer. Same with Alaska. And the older I get, the less I like the cold weather. So we really look good. The Vikings look good. Surprised about Sam Darnold. I'm more surprised about the defense. I'm just as surprised about the defense as I am Sam Darnold. But Sam Darnold and the offense wouldn't look as good if the defense weren't taking the ball from the offense, from the opponents so much. You know, it's just like the third quarter, the Vikings didn't hardly do anything, but the defense kept giving them back the ball. So they got the ball more times than they normally would with a better field position. So that's why they look even better than they do. A few plays is enough, you know, to go 40 yards. When you get the ball on a 40-yard line ready to score, it'll work. It'll work for you. I think I hear well, that's my dog. So here comes the rain. Whoa! Feet are getting slippery. With this rock, you can't do this. That's it. No, it's not good. I'm gonna tell them to drop it down the edge of the step. You know, I found out it was okay if I dumped the rocks down this slope right there, and then they'll pick it up and throw it down. You know, they'll like have 3 in a row right there where they land right there. They'll have like 3 or 4 in a row right there to throw the rocks down there like I did with the bucket. Yeah, I could get them to dump all of them right there, all the rocks. The other 3 truckloads. That's only 1 truckload. Lord, maybe I only need 3. And the more the merrier. I already told him I would buy 3. So far, that's what I threw over there. I took a couple, like 3 or 4 wheelbarrows full out to the gate. I'll show you the work that I did. You know, just in case I get sidetracked or something, they'll have something to start with out there. You didn't mop, right? No. Okay. So, these tennis shoes get slippery on that slope up there because I sealed it with the sealing, and it wasn't that slippery before, but it is now. Even the car tires slip a little bit if you go fast. If you go fast up the slope, the tires will spin. Just go slow, it's fine. But my tennis shoes slipping. I already have 1 knee, you know, ACL replacement. What are you? What are you? Are you going to be a butterfly or a horsefly? Huh. I don't know my worms that good. See guys on the flip-flop.